a day. I always think of Morecambe and Wise when they did it. Do you remember with all the newsreaders? They sort of set the trend. Newsreaders do all that sort of thing now, don't they? It's quite commonplace. Whether it's sort of, I don't know, something from the Rocky Horror Picture Show or anything. But they all do it for charity, so it makes it all right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one thing you may not know about the gentleman sitting behind me doing all the music is he's got a very fine voice. And I thought you might like to hear him sing. Would you like to hear Paul sing? Yeah. There you go. He's the world-famous unknown singer, aren't you?
Well, bathroom singer.
Bathroom singer. The world-famous unknown bathroom singer. And you know, a pretty mean Frank Sinatra, don't you?
You put me through it.
I did put you through it. There we go. Well, that's show business, darling. So give a big round of applause. There we go. Oh, you forgot something. You forgot your hat. You've got to wear your hat. You've got to wear your hat. You've got to be properly dressed. This is show business. You've got to sing. He's got to sing in a hat, hasn't he? Most definitely. Come on, get your hat. That's it. Lovely. I do like to crack the whip, you see. There we go. So what are you going to sing for us, Paul?
I think I'll sing I've Got You Under My Skin,
Oh,
Fiona.
well, I tell you what, I'll go and find the music. We'll swap roles. I'll be the sound engineer. There you go. You can have a moan at me if I get it wrong. So back in the two.
Okay. I didn't expect this. But I had an inkling. She does this thing all the time. You know, it's terrible. It is a 1940s tune, I've Got You Under My Skin. It was written by Sammy Cahn. And, but Frank Sinatra made it very popular in the 1950s and had a big hit, so we'll give it a go.
Take it away.
I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me, so deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you under my skin. I try so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair never will go so well. But baby, I try to resist, if only I knew so well. I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warm voice that comes in the night and repeats how it goes in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, step up to reality. But each time that I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. This is a dance bit, it's a bit late. Sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you dear, in spite of the warm voice that comes in the night and repeats how it yells in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, step up to reality. But each time that I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you Fiona under my skin. Thank you.
Oh, it looks like they want more. Do you really want more? Well, can you do one more? There you go. He's taking his hat off now, really in this business. So what do you fancy?
It's what we're not going to do.
Well, as your dress
Is it the very closeness of you?
Well, I suppose as you're sort of dressed as an American, one thing the Americans are very into is Halloween and all that. So shall we do witchcraft?
Okay.
Witchcraft, would you like that? Yes, was that written in the 40s?
Yes. Yes.
Was it a few months?
Michael, was it?
I don't know. Well, let me find it.
Only Carmichael.
I can remember this. This is a new one. Thank you very much.
You're welcome anytime.
Those fingers in my hair, that's why I come here to stare. That strips my conscience bare, it's witchcraft. And I've got no defense for it, the heat is too intense for it. What good would common sense for it do? 'Cause it's witchcraft, crazy witchcraft. I can't remember the words. Strictly taboo, no rehearsal. When you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. Remember it now. It's such an ancient pitch, but one that I'd never switch. 'Cause there's no nicer witch than you. Don't know how to do that. 'Cause it's witchcraft, that crazy witchcraft. And although I know it's strictly taboo, when you arouse the need in me, my heart says yes indeed in me. Proceed with what you're leading me to. It's such an ancient pitch, but one that I'd never switch. 'Cause there's no nicer witch than you. You better believe it, baby. Nicest witch I've ever met. But she's not going to do this to me again. Thank you.
Let's give you an encore. So do you like him? Yes. Do you do? You'll have to do more of this.
You have to write the words on the ceiling for
I
me.
have to write the words on the ceiling for you. Oh, bless you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Marsden.
Thank you.
The world famous unknown bathroom singer. There we go. Well, I think we've just got time for one last number, haven't we? Before we have to take a break, and then we'll be back on stage at 3:30 with the Swingsters as we have an indie hop show. But you've been a fantastic audience this afternoon. I hope you've enjoyed the music that I've chosen to sing for you. And indeed, Mr. Paul Marsden. There we go. But to finish off, I think I'm going to perform for you a medley of some of my favourite songs. And these are all from musicals and films of the 1930s. And certainly, if I could borrow the Doctor Who TARDIS and get it to land in my back garden, I think the place I'd like to most go to is probably Hollywood of the 1930s. Can you imagine what an amazing time that must have been? Sitting around the piano with names like Jerome Kern, Gershwin, just a fabulous time because all those songs have just really stood the test of time. So we're going to finish off with a little 30s medley. You've got it there, Paul? And I'm going to take it away with Putting on the Ritz. There you go. Up and down Park Avenue on that famous thoroughfare with their noses in the air, high hats and collars, white spats and lots of dollars, spending every dime for a wonderful time. If you're feeling new to know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Put on the Ritz. Different types of wearing it, go stripes and cut to winkle perfect fits. Put on the Ritz. Stopping, nothing, growing, you so happy. All your stuff just like an English chappie. Very snappy, up their speech, the Rockefellers walk with sticks and umbrellas in their knees. Put on the Isn't it a lovely day to be caught in the rain?